Hello everyone, back at it again with another reading vlog. But today I will be reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. Sorry if I butchered that, but yes, today I'm going to start this beautiful book. I have been so impatient, so I'm really excited to start it and just let you guys know what I'm thinking and what I'm thinking throughout the entire process. So I will keep you updated. Okay, so the book so the book doesn't have the dust jacket right now while I'm reading because I just get distracted by its beauty. But I'm only 4 pages in. I just finished chapter 1 and I'm in love with it because I know that it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but I didn't know like so many other things that this was going to change. Like he's like a monster in this one, and he also like has like kind of werewolfy problems, it seems, and also he has that thing where he like stays the same age for a long time, like kind of Vampire Diaries vibes, and it's just like I'm really loving it. I really love it, and it seems like he's kind of like not like a player, but like he knows whether or not a woman is worthless to him, by whether or not like he's like affected by the curse. And I'm just like, so he's just like going through women, and I'm just like, ooh. Ooh. But yeah, I am loving it and I am super intrigued. All right, so the bookmark that I will be using for this one says bloom and has a little heart for like the love that I know is going to come out of this, and it has a rose, and this bookmark was not even intended for this, but it looks so great, and it matches the pink right here on the author's name. See? Ah, love it. Hello everybody. So day 2 of reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and honestly I haven't done any reading today because of homework and things like that. So I will be doing some reading though, but I have made a decision to turn this from a reading vlog solely about A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which you will still get like the reading vlog like experience, but I'm turning this from just a reading vlog on this book to another weekly reading vlog because I really loved doing that. So I'm going to do it again. And also I think it's safer to do a weekly reading vlog because in the event that I do not continue this book, which I think is very unlikely, then I will have wasted a whole video. But yeah, I have done a lot of audiobook reading today from the audiobook Single Gay Christian, and so far it is so inspirational, and it's actually really short. I think the whole audiobook's like 4 hours or 4.5 hours, something like that, and I only have about 2 or 3 hours left, and I really like it. It is so inspirational, and he really kept his faith throughout like his entire life and what he was working through and what he's praying through. And it's about like how sometimes God says no and we have to be okay with that, and I really like it so far. And he seems so mature, and he doesn't try to make himself seem super likable or perfect. He does exactly the opposite. He wants you to know that he is human, and I just really love it. And I will continue to read this because I will try to have it done as soon as possible so I'm not reading the same book for the whole week. Oh, and I should be going to Barnes & Noble today, so I will bring you guys along for the ride. Hello everyone, I'm back, and as you saw, I did go to Barnes & Noble and I got Saga Volume 1. It is a beautiful comic. It's beautiful. Look at this front cover. Wait, no, look harder. I don't feel like you're appreciating it enough. Are you appreciating this? I'm going in virtually blind, but I do know that it's about a couple from opposite sides of a war and they have a baby together, which is a big problem. And I think people are coming after them and that type of thing. It's so, I'm so excited. So am I reading like 3 books right now? Yes. Yes, I am. Am I a little crazy? Probably. Do I care? Not in the slightest, and I will continue to do this until these books are done, and I will get some more reading done tonight. So, in A Curse So Dark and Lonely, they've had their moments. They officially had their moments. Okay, so we're just not going to address the blanket on my head. I kind of think it's a look. It's a mood, you know? Anyway, so moment number 1 was on page 71. And it was so cute because, like, they were riding on the horse and she kind of, like, had to hug him because, you know, like, he was leading the horse. But it was, like, a moment, okay? Just get to page 71 and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then we got another moment, like, just a few seconds later. You know, that classic, like, falling moment. You know, it was, so, yeah. And I'm so happy about these moments, and I'm also so happy about the story. Like, I think it's super cool how I can see exactly how the OG Beauty and the Beast is woven into this one, and I am living for it and loving it. And I love how downright fierce and sassy Harper is. And Harper is the belle, while Ren would be the beast. And I like Ren too. I think that he's funny. Maybe that's because I have kind of like dark humor, but I do think that he's really funny. But also, like, he's dealing with a lot still, obviously, because he's cursed. But I love both of these characters. I find them both to be freaking hilarious, and both of them are like so sassy, and I love it. But the girl, Harper, she's the sassy one. Ren, it kind of like, he's the more like broody, but I'm still loving it, and I love where everything's going, and I love the world building. I love everything. Okay, last update of the night. Saga is getting really good. I am in love with the art. I am just in love with it. I love how the child is the one who's narrating, and I really like the vibes of the narrator. It's not like super somber, but it's also not super happy. It's just like, I'm just telling you what it is, how it is, when it is, and where it is, and I really like that. And did I mention the art? I mean people. And I forgot that this was rated mature. Remembered that within the first few pages. But yeah, I'm really happy about it, and good night. Hello, it is so late at night, as you can probably tell from these bags under my eyes. But I do have a few updates for you guys. It is Tuesday, and I finished my audiobook of Single Gay Christian, and I really enjoyed it. I think that I'd rate it a 4-star. I think the book itself would be a 3-star, which is still good, but then the impact that it left on me would be a 5-star. So we just gotta even that out and say it's a 4-star, because I think it's really cool, and he really is a man of faith, and he talks so much about the Bible and how he looked to the Bible for so many answers to questions, and how he doesn't expect everybody to live the same life as him, and he doesn't want that to be expected of him either. And it's just so cool, and I just really like the way that it was formatted, and I like the writing style, and his vocabulary is immaculate. Like, he uses so many different words, and I think it's just so cool when authors do that. An update on A Curse So Dark and Lonely. By the end of the night, I will have reached page 100. I think I'm on page like 90 something right now, and I will get to page 100, but this is a buddy read. I will link her channel down below. But yes, this is a buddy read, and we said we would check in with each other every 100 pages. So then I think I will pause until she gets back to me, because I'm going to text her and say, hey, I'm at 100 pages. So yeah. And then Saga. I'm on chapter 3, which is surprisingly pretty far in. Yeah. And I love Saga. I love the art the most, so much. And I already said how much I love that the child is the one who's narrating. I love that so much. And I think it's funny. I love the humor. I love how sassy the mom is. First of all, love it. And the dad is like the cinnamon roll. And it's so cute. And I love that. And I love that there are so many different things going on, because we all know I love when different things are going on. And yeah, so I will probably start a new audiobook tomorrow, but I will try to primarily focus on reading those as well as doing homework. So it is Wednesday night. I just finished math homework and it took everything out of me, I swear. But I do have some good news. First, I got my second buddy read that I'm doing with Deborah. That is Bone Crier's Moon, that I am super excited about. Well, I started this buddy read today, and I will link Deborah's channel down below. She goes by Banshee Books. And I am on page 16, and I really like it, and I like this world. I've never been in this kind of world before because I don't usually read fantasy, but I've been trying to branch out some. And so I've been reading that. I have paused on A Curse So Dark and Lonely because I'm not sure where Aimee's at with that. I'll link her channel down below too. But yeah, so I am picking up The Silent Patient again. Wow, the bookmark's all out. But anyway, I'm picking up The Silent Patient again because I did pick it up in my last reading vlog, but then I had set it to the side to read Truly Devious, and then I wound up DNFing that. And so now I want The Silent Patient, so I have a book for myself because right now I'm just doing a lot of buddy reads. For instance, I am going to start an audiobook buddy read with my mom, which is super cool. We're going to read a book called Asperger's in Girls, and I think that is going to be super cool and really helpful, and I am just so excited for it. Sorry if the camera is shaking a lot, that's my bad. And I will give you an update. I'm going to give you an update as I promised about Exit Pursued by a Bear. My sister loved this book. She rated it a 4 to a 4.5 stars, and she said she loved the cheerleading aspects. It reminded her of Dance Team, and she loves that the girl had a very good support system after what had happened to her. And Exit Pursued by a Bear is about the best friend and how her best friend is like a bear who protects her, and she honestly really loved it. She read it so fast, and that is why on my channel you will never hear me say that a book is bad, because just because I DNF this book doesn't mean somebody else wouldn't love it, because I didn't even finish reading this book, didn't even get to page like 50, and my sister read the whole thing and absolutely loves it. So I will never say that a book is bad, but I will say that it's not for me, and this book still might be for you like it was for my sister. So yeah, I am going to get some reading done. I'm going to do some yoga. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Okay, so I just finished my yoga, as you can probably tell from my messy hair, and I'm just now realizing that I forgot to say that I actually finished Saga last night, and I really, really enjoyed it, and I loved the art. For the majority of the book, I couldn't figure out what the will's purpose was, but now that I kind of know it, well, not kind of, like, the purpose is clear now, but like, yeah, I just like, what is he here for? But yeah, and like I said, I really love how the baby is narrating. I think I've said that like every time I've updated about Saga, but that is like my favorite part besides the art, and I think it's really funny to be completely honest, and the world is just so rich and different, and honestly I can't get enough of it. And just because I did have trouble figuring out the will's purpose, and I just still don't know if I really like it. I'm just like, I do like it, but I give it like a 3.5 stars, but I will definitely get the next volume as soon as possible. Sunday. Hello! So, Bone Crier's Moon is really good so far. I like how it has like this whole like kind of tribe of just powerful women. This book kind of gives me Wonder Woman vibes, but like darker, because it gives me Amazon vibes with the women without men who are like super strong and have these super cool abilities and things like that. And I just thought that that was really cool. And I also like that we get 3 points of view. However, I'm not sure why we're getting 3 points of view instead of 2. So I'm actually really, really intrigued by that. It's not one of those things where I don't understand why this is happening. I don't like it. I really, really like that we're getting 3 points of view with this. And I'm really excited about it. I'm kind of scared that somebody's gonna die. Somebody that I really, really like. And I'm getting upset just thinking about it, and I'm really scared that somebody's gonna die, and I really hope they don't die, and I might just, you know, die myself if they die. I mean, that's how connected I am to this character at this point. I really, really like that certain character. I'm trying not to give away exactly who it is, but yeah, and I'm really excited about that. I am about to start my Asperger's audiobook, and my dad is still catching up on the Michelle Obama one. And yeah, I will also read a little bit of The Silent Patient today, but I do want to get to page 100 today so I can update Deborah. And your girl finished all her math homework today, so I am so happy. So that's why I might seem a little happier than usual. But yes, I am. I feel triumphant. I have conquered it. I've conquered everything. Conquered it all, and now I'm about to conquer this reading. Just reached page 100. It is so good, and I am still loving the 3-person instead of 2-person narration. I never would have thought of something like that. I love how fierce Alicia is, and I love how Sabine is she's about to kick some butt. Like, it's always the ones you don't expect, and I honestly believe she will do something. Bastion, I don't like him right now. I understand him, but that doesn't mean that I like him. And I'm going to update with Deborah, and I will put a pause to this book. And
Jesus, please.
Okay, I'll get you your Jesus. But yeah, I'm going to update Deborah, and right now I think I'll just...
Jesus, please.
I'll get you your Jesus. I'll update Deborah, and... I am going to journal and listen to the Asperger's and Girls audiobook. No, it was that old, okay?
Oh my, Layla!
And also they have
It's fine.
It's bumpy. It's literally sticky on the inside of the bottle.
Girl, you will be fine.
Ah!
Hello. You see me waving like this to show off my nails that I just did. I really like it, and I made them matte and everything like that, and I just did it with my overdramatic sister. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I tried to read some more of The Silent Patient, but I'm just not feeling it. And that's not the book's fault. I've noticed that I just don't like books to where we already know who did the deed, or we supposedly know who did the deed. It's not the book's fault, but it's just not for me. So I did still want a book for myself, because like I said, I have a lot of buddy reads, and that book for myself right now is Too Good to Be True, and I am super excited about it. Actually, I'm on page 21 so far, and I will continue reading Curse So Dark and Lonely tomorrow as well. I feel deprived, and I've only gone like one day without reading it, and so I'm super excited about that. But as far as Too Good to Be True, nothing has really happened yet. We're just getting like to know the characters, but without really knowing the characters. So I'm super intrigued by that, and I'm starting to realize that I love 3-person narration. So I'm loving that as well, and I love that the sequence is like out of order. The first chapter was from 2019. From Sky's perspective. The second one was from 2018 from Burke's perspective. And then we have Heather's, and that's from like 1998. And so I'm just loving all of these different perspectives. And as far as the audiobook, Asperger's and Girls, it's not as helpful as I thought it was going to be, like tip-wise. But I think it is still good, and it does have certain tips that are cool. And so, yeah, I'm going to keep reading that. My mom is a great person to buddy read with. Like, she's ahead of me in the audiobook. We've just started it today. I'm on chapter 6. She's on chapter 8. And so I'm loving it. And I'm actually going to go discuss it with her in a minute. But, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get any more reading done tonight. And I do plan to get the rest of my homework done tomorrow. So I will get some reading done then too, and that's my plan. Hello, I am in the car today because my mom and I have a few errands to run, and I am on chapter 8 of my Asperger's and Girls audiobook with my mom. I think my mom is also on chapter 8, and now it's getting more useful to me. Didn't realize, so my mom pointed out that they were just going by age. So now they're at like the college years, and so now I'm finding it more useful and more helpful. I do think that this book is kind of geared more towards parents, but still helpful nonetheless. And I am picking back up A Curse So Dark and Lonely, Scene Just Dust Jacket, and I think that I will get, I don't know. I want to read at least 50 pages of it today. I don't know how much I'll actually read, but I will definitely read some of this and some of Too Good to Be True. And hopefully I will be able to finish my audiobook today. I'm not sure, but there are only like 10 chapters because I think the whole audiobook is like 5 hours max, so it's really short. But yeah, so those are my plans on the last day of the weekly reading vlog. Hello, so to wrap up the vlog, I got to page 127 of A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I finished my audiobook for Single Gay Christian. I got to page 124 for A Bone Crier's Moon, and I'm still on page 20 for Too Good to Be True. So I did not actually finish any physical books, but that's because I'm reading like 3 at the same time. So I've read over 300 pages. I still say it's pretty successful, and I will be doing a 24-hour reading vlog soon, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I will have my Barnes & Noble wishlist, Amazon wishlist link down below, and I will also have links to where you can donate to give others the gift of reading. Bye!